Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica. I'm here with your forecasts for the first half of August, so roughly looking at the 1st to 15th of August 2019. I figured I'm going to do mid-monthlies anyway, so we might as well just focus the energy on the first couple of weeks that we're looking at. So this will be for Pisces, if I haven't said that already. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. It may also make sense if you're a cross-watcher dealing with the Pisces. As always, just keep an open mind. Take what resonates. Watch all your other signs. There are love readings available on the channel as well, if you haven't seen them already. And if you're interested in private readings or you want to check out the special currently running, the information is in the description box below. Let's do this. I'm using the Crow Tarot deck. It's absolutely beautiful. I hope you love it as much as I do, because you will be seeing it. You will be seeing it, okay? This is the box. It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is an energy of not giving up, not throwing in the towel. This is, feeling drained, feeling exhausted. It's a situation that has taken a lot out of you, but you either want to see it through because of a sense of duty or whatever else, but it is coming up for some. You want to see it through stubbornly. It's like, no, this will not be a failure for me. I'm not giving up. I'm not going to back down. I don't care. Even though you're drained, but that stubbornness is giving you the energy to keep going. For others, this is a message of don't give up before the miracle happens. And overall energy, it can just talk about a very, very busy time ahead. Okay, with the Nine of Wands, a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of wands in the fire, as it were, taking a lot out of you. However, I do see that it's towards success. This makes me think of success for you. That's the goal, and that is what can be achieved. I feel like you have to take on a little bit more in order to have that, okay? More responsibility, more work potentially, more shifts, more hours. So current energy, the Eight of Pentacles. So this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing coming into the month. This is what's on your mind. This is what you're working on. This can indicate a new job. This can indicate renewed focus, dedication, making sure things are just right. This is a card of perfection, perfectionism, okay? Focusing on your money, working hard for your money, taking on additional work for money, success, reputation, whatever, status. It's also an energy of learning something new, a new skill, taking on additional responsibility, and they're telling you what you need to do, what is expected of you. The challenge is the Nine of Swords, working late hours, okay? Being a perfectionist is a challenge in itself. It stresses you out. It makes you feel just pulled in a lot of directions. Makes you feel under pressure with this energy as well. In the foundation, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords talks about you want to move from where you are. Okay, you've been in a position where it's okay, or it was okay for a while. You want to change it, you're not quite sure how, or you're not quite sure which direction you want to go in. You just know you want to change something. You want more responsibility, you want more work, you want a better paying job, you want something different than what you have. And there's nothing wrong with that, because especially when you're more than willing to work for it, okay? In the past, we have the Two of Wands. Now this is an initial conversation that was had, maybe with the boss, maybe with the potential employer, maybe with a potential business partner. It was a conversation, okay? It was a what could be. And I feel like as you're coming into the month, that is being offered to you. It may be on a trial basis with the Eight of Pentacles, and that's why you're trying your best to do your best. Yeah, you're being a perfectionist because you're trying to show them everything that you have to offer. or it's being offered to you and there's a lot to learn and you're just trying to do a great job and make a good impression. Crowning thoughts, we have the King of Cups. So you want to be a king. You want to be in charge. You want to be a manager. You want to advance. You want to be at the top of your game. You want to be the owner of a successful business. Okay, because the King of Cups is a great businessman. I don't know if a lot of people know that about the King of Cups. Why? Because he understands his emotions and he can control his emotions. So he's got the best poker face of all the kings. Because he knows pretty much how to control his emotions and how to play on other people's emotions. He knows when people are lying. He knows when people are bluffing. So those are good assets, to have in terms of business. But that's your goal. That's your focus. That's what you're working towards. That may also be the boss you're trying to impress. In the outcome, we have the Strength card. So making a very good impression. Abundance. This is your second 8. You have 2 9s and 2 8s. 2 2s as well. So it's about partnership. It's about determination and going from one thing to another that brings you long-term abundance. Okay? So this is being made permanent. If anything was a trial basis. This is overcoming the challenges and the pressure and the stress, becoming comfortable with what you're doing once you wrap your head around it and then you're feeling confident about it. It is success though. It is finances stabilizing. It is strengthening your position, becoming a very strong asset for the business, for the company you're working for the team you're part of. The Lovers. With the 2 of Swords, we have the Magician. With the 2 of Wands, we have the 2 of Cups. With the King of Cups, we have the 10 of Pentacles. And with the Strength card, we got the 6 of Wands and the Temperance card. And the Emperor is under the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands. The 9 of Pentacles is also what's on the mind, what you're working towards. It's, the energy of the self-made man or woman. I feel like a lot of you are very focused on your work, very focused on your business. That's why it's coming up so strongly. The Lovers is a contract. It's an opportunity. It's a choice. With the Magician, again, it's something that was discussed. It's something you've been trying to manifest. It's negotiation. It's talking about the possibilities. What would I need for this? What would I need for that? Getting information. Because you didn't know it, so that's why you were feeling stuck. You wanted to change things, you just didn't know how. So this is the information, getting the information about that. Again, a conversation with a protector, a conversation with someone who supports you, who wants to see you do well, who wants to help you get what you want, because they recognize you would be a great asset for the business partnership, for the company, for the whatever this is. So they genuinely support you. 10 of Pentacles, money, status, reputation, stability within your own business as well. Because maybe you're working from home for some of you. Maybe you're working from home and you're doing a 9-to-5 job, and that's why you're so busy, and that's why you're juggling 2 things at the same time. But you can do it. You can do it. With the Strength card, we have the 6 of Wands, the energy of success, and Temperance, again, blending 2 things together very well to create success for yourself. I also feel that for some of you, you were at a point where you wanted to give up on a partnership with all these 2s and the Lovers. You wanted to give up on a partnership. But you were afraid of doing the wrong thing. You were afraid that maybe you're being too hasty, or you're afraid of making the wrong choice by doing so. So you have willingly kept yourself stuck. Okay, whether you're still in the partnership or there was a breakup but you didn't really move on from it, or you're still in each other's lives. You were stuck, you were okay with that for a while because you were still in communication. There's a lot of love there. There's a lot of yearning for one another. It was a true love partnership. You had a future planned together. Maybe the problem was that someone wasn't committing, or the fact that you could never count on the other person. You never knew what they were going to do. You were in a constant state of uncertainty. Maybe this person is a King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have Leo, we also have Sagittarius, we also have Gemini around. Gemini twice with Lovers and Magician. This is the marriage, the commitment, the family life, the happy home, the long-term future. There may be a conversation with this person. Either they're coming back to you or you're reaching out to them. Because someone's talking about making things better. Someone's talking about healing things. Someone's talking about working it out. I feel like the issue, or part of the issue, is that the both of you are very strong-willed individuals. You both, or each of you rather, knows what they want and struggle with working together, with giving in, with surrendering to the other person. That's why if this is going to work, you have to meet in the middle. It's not a case of, I feel like there was a lot of butting of heads because one person had to give in to the other. But that's not what compromise is. Compromise is, I give in a little and you give in a little. And we find what works for us, for the two of us. I'm not giving in to what you want and you're not giving in to just what I want. We both give in a little so that we find what works for us. So I feel that for some of you, at least there's going to be conversations of how can we heal this, recover this, make it better. Well, this, for others, this can actually be the actual reconciliation. Because there's still a lot of love there, there's still a lot of attraction there. Okay? And for others of you, this can indicate meeting someone through your work. Okay, on the job or in a professional setting of sorts. I don't feel like you were necessarily looking for this to happen when it's happening or the way it's happening, but it's happening. And I feel like this person really wants to get your attention. Okay, so they're really trying, not taking no for an answer. They're willing to give you what you want. If you want time, space, if you want to see them once a week or whatever, if you want to just start out by talking to each other, I feel like they're really open to do things on your terms if that means that you give this a chance. Or this could be you, okay? You're really open to giving someone what they need as long as they give this a chance. Okay? But I do feel that for those of you who you were together and then you broke up because you just couldn't get on the same page, or you're separated currently, and there's a question of, should I even work on this? Or am I being a fool for it, for even thinking about it? Okay, but there's still a lot of love there. There's still communication. You may be currently at a distance from each other, and that's why there's yearning as well. I feel like there's going to be a face-to-face conversation, them coming to your home or you going to their home. And I do feel like this can be fixed because there's still a strong bond between the two of you. If you wanted to fix it, I feel like it can be fixed, and you have to learn, the both of you, what real compromise is. Okay? There is a chance for it, but you have to give in a little, they have to give in a little. Because I feel like before it was compromise meant you gave in to what they wanted, or vice versa. You have to meet in the middle, really, okay? And it can work if you can do that. If this is about your business, this is going to be a busy time, but a great time for money, for your reputation, for establishing yourself as a strong contender, whatever that means to you. I heard it, so I have to say it. And you do have victory with whatever the goal is, whatever this is that you're working on. You stand out. You're seen by the right people. And there's more opportunities coming in because you're doing so well. So whatever tests they're sending your way, do your best. Try not to stress over it because you're doing great. And I feel like you're going to do better than they expect. Okay? Either way. So there's no real reason to stress. And you've got success no matter what it is that they give you to do, okay? So, that is your reading. Very interesting reading, Pisces. I'm a Pisces sun too, so I can see bits and pieces of what came up. So I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of opportunities come my way. But yeah, let me know what this is about for you. I hope the reading helps. I hope it gives you some useful insights. Remember to watch all your signs and make the most of this energy, okay? Use it to your advantage. Have a great time ahead, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.